Hello guys, welcome. We are actually entering game number 1, first cast of the day. This is going to be a clan war between Think Quick. We're going to be watching the Terran player, who's actually a random player, tQorGETSLAMT, spawning in the bottom, going up against VP Gamer's VPjemag. So very strong Protoss player. I've seen him play actually a solid amount on high level streams that I've just been watching around, so he's a strong Protoss, but he is going to have a hard time going up against GetSlamT, who's actually a Grandmaster's random player. We're going to see how his TVP is. Unfortunately, I actually think this is one of his weakest matchups, if I remember correctly. Hopefully, it won't be too much of a hard time to actually take on this game. Because of the fact that this is going to be a good spawning position for him. If he does want to go ahead and do drops or the Banshee play, we'll see exactly how he's going to decide to open up. Odds are we could be seeing a fast expand as well. A lot of Terrans have been going around with the no gas fast expand. So right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and say that those are probably going to be the openers, although Hellions have also been seen. I don't know. We're going to just have fun, seeing exactly what's going on. I've unfortunately had no sleep and cast for 10 hours yesterday, so I'm a little bit out of it, but hey, it's all good. It is all good. But there is the first barracks being thrown down, so GetSlamT is going to go ahead and work on getting up what he can for infrastructure-wise and how his opener is going to be. Do want to say that right off the bat, my camera moves are probably not going to be that great. You can see I'm kind of misclicking and all that. I'm controlling this with my offhand, my left hand, and a trackpad because of the fact that I am in a sling and shoulder surgery, yada yada. My right arm is basically not there at the moment. Just likes to hurt me and be inconvenient. But Jemag is actually walling off. This is not a very conventional thing to do against Terran, but he's actually against a random player. So he's just on the off chance that there is a Zerg opponent, you do want to have that wall off. Although you can do sometimes is go for the white raw wall off, where that's just dumb. It's the only guy I've ever seen do this, where you get the gateway close to your nexus and your cybercore as well. Then use your second and third gateways for a 3-gate expand, and wall off with the second and third gateways here. So I think that was actually the admin who was lagging there. It's kind of awkward. Alright, now we're seeing 7x going down. Not the wall because of the fact he knows it's not a Zerg player. So solid play from Jemag so far. We'll see exactly what he's going to go ahead and try and do. You can see immediately early in the game, generally your Protoss does have more probes than the SCV count, and it looks like it's not going to be any different in this game so far. But mules are out, so GetSlamT looking to be pretty solid. Not really going for any other buildings right now, just the one Rax. He does have the refinery mining, so it's going to show that's not going to be a no gas fast expand from him. But factory gets thrown down at the bottom of the mineral line, so it looks like we might be seeing a 1-1-1 or maybe a tank or a Hellion build. We can definitely see exactly what he's going to be doing in a second. It's kind of just the early game at the moment. Right now we're seeing Jemag just chrono boosting out his warp gate, just working on getting out that. But what will he throw down after this gateway is, through the cybernetic score, is really what's going to let us know exactly what his plan is. He does have the second gas up, so it's probably going to be something along the lines of a 3-gate or possibly Robo, maybe 3-gate Robo or 2-gate Robo, Stargate. There are a lot of possibilities right now, so go ahead and see exactly what's going to be happening. Alright, so now, yep, there's a bunker is up. Looks like GetSlamT is definitely going to be emphasizing the tech patterns. We do see a barracks getting that tech lab on it, and I'm hearing liftoff. And yep, there is the factory going to go ahead and go onto the tech lab. So it's probably going to be either Blue Flame Hellions or tanks. As you see, the gas is up for getting either one, and it's going to be Blue Flame Hellions coming out of that tech lab factory. So probably see a little bit of harassment there. We'll see if a starport gets thrown up. That could be indicative of a drop coming from GetSlamT, which would be really powerful as long as he can get the Hellions into the mineral line. If it does get stopped or seen, it's going to be a huge investment. It's not exactly going to pay off, though the Hellions are a great mid-game and late-game harassing unit as well as drop cut and play. We'll see exactly what's going to be happening. But yeah, oh, here we go. 3-gate Robos coming out of Jemag. Very stable build. He's going to be able to get the Observer in here and see this Blue Flame Hellions. Once he sees the Hellion and not a tank, he will realize that with the Tech Lab doing its bubbly researching, that his odds are it's going to be Infernal Preigniter Hellions. Should be able to prepare for that. We are seeing that the starport is almost completed. Parsi and Medevac coming out of that in a second. He does have the gas for it immediately. Just a matter of, yes, there it is. So Blue Flame Hellion drop should be the build coming out of GetSlamT, but we might want to actually do a drop with Marines and attack with Hellions in the front, try and get up the base, as it's a good way to distract. But really with VPjemag not having his natural expansion, it's going to be a little bit harder to really be able to hit this mineral line and do a ton of damage, because obviously Jemag's going to have a lot of his units inside his main base at this time. So it could be a little bit tricky, but they were seeing second, third gateways finish. Going into warp gates. always fun. And then we're seeing one Hellion out here by the watchtower, along with the SCV, so kind of redundant. I guess he's basically just there to watch out for any workers trying to get up. But we were seeing there is a blue flame Hellion drop. We'll see if GETSLAMT can actually do any damage with this. But the pilot's going to see this. Hellion's going to attack it immediately, and that's going to give JMag a lot of warning about what's happening. There are the stalkers just hugging the mineral line, and there is no, the sentries are light. They take so much damage from the blue flame Hellion. So do the 2 sentries. This is just in that alone, it's going to be very successful. And the probes are completely bunching up. You can see, GETSLAMT is targeting them down. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage with this, and the probes are just sitting there waiting to die, and GETSLAMT is getting so much use out of these Hellions. This is so worth it. That is really, really bad. You can see 18. Oh, that's horrible for JMag. Oh, God. And plus the sentries were killed too, so you lost 2 sentries and 18 probes. That is a very, very, very bad spot. You can see 12 probes are left. That is bad, but somehow, even without that happening, GETSLAMT would have been even with the worker count, with 31 or 32 to 30, which is really solid. It just shows that he has a perfect number of SCVs and got them out as fast as possible. Chronospinning probes just were not as fast to be out, and we see another drop. Does JMag see that with that observer? When you look around and see, like, he definitely did. We are seeing these stalkers in a good defensive position to catch the Hellions as they try and come in. GETSLAMT is going to lower them, just run directly into the stalkers. Ooh, God, looks like he's going to go ahead and retreat. And he manages to save that last Hellion. So very, very nice. GETSLAMT not taking any damage. We didn't do any damage. It's perfectly okay as long as he gets out on top. It's fine. No, he's on top. It's the same. It works out. We've seen a lot of Hellions coming out for GETSLAMT, down to 3. He's continuing to produce reactored Hellions now. Looks like he did use the tech lab to go onto a barracks instead. But is there no command center? Looks like GETSLAMT is staying on one base right now. He's not expanding off of this damage that he's done, which is kind of surprising. There's a huge lead, 65 to 39 for the food count. And there's the expansion going down right then. So could have been earlier, not a big deal, but we're seeing a one-base Colossus off of a small economy from JMag, though he does still have enough to have his income. Actually, yikes, he's still keeping all of his probes on the gas. He's really emphasizing the Colossus and the tech, but you can see he doesn't even have 2 probes on every single mineral patch. This one still has 1, and that's not exactly ideal. We'll just go ahead and say that. We're seeing Hellions poke around over here, and then the Hellions dropping again inside the mineral line. Going to go ahead and decimate the probes once more. Oh God, the probe kill count is even going to get even. Oh my God, GETSLAMT is destroying this probe line. Even more have been lost. 25 have been lost. I think the units lost have is even with GETSLAMT losing all his Hellions, he has still lost fewer resources, and it's mainly probes that have been killed. That is huge, huge. You can see the income is really hurting now from JMag. Is still continuing to chrono boost out these probes, and you see the spending tab. He's spent so much on economy, but is just so much weaker. It just keeps getting harassed, and GETSLAMT is just getting in a stronger and stronger and stronger position. He even got the full-out scout, knows he needs to get Vikings for the incoming Colossi. There's actually supply box right now. That's unfortunate. All the supply depots are about to finish. That should help this. We are going to be watching this orbital command being morphed at this natural expansion. I'm really doubtful it's going to be getting a planetary fortress. There's absolutely no need for that. There's a possibility though, technically, but GETSLAMT doesn't have any weapons upgrades for his units. He's just at stim and he's a combat shield. He does not have combat shield. It is actually just started. We'll see exactly when he's going to be getting any marine upgrades. There's no engineering bay even on the field. We are seeing JMag throwing down a Nexus, but even with the economic damage, GETSLAMT is going to be out sooner than his. So GETSLAMT is pretty much in an incredible position, to be honest. Look at this, 96 food to 50 food. Nexus is still just not coming out fast enough. If he could chrono boost out the building of the Nexus, that could be different, but he's still working on getting out his probes. You see he's chrono boosting, he's actually, he's not chrono boosting them out. Just simply working on getting up his Nexus energy, like a very, very good Protoss does, except not. That aside, though, I think, you know what, yesterday I also had fun watching the Chill vs. Combat X StarCraft 1 cast by Daynide. If you guys don't know that one, go check it out. It is the funniest thing ever. It's just Daynide was asked to be the most ridiculous caster that he could, way before StarCraft 2 even came out, but it's so entertaining. If you guys want to see some fun games, plus everyone should know Combat X. Now 3 Colossi out, Xanthem and Lance, and Force Field's not able to do much. Hellions are still alive. Vikings almost picking off a single Colossus. This is really going to be interesting how this plays out. There are a lot of Marauders. The Force Fields are actually really helping out JMag, but oh no, those Colossus are going down. A lot of Marauders are here to be able to close the gap and destroy this. Yeah, there is GG from JMag. So game 1's going to go to Think Quick with a really strong play from GetSLAMT with some great harassment. And we'll go on to the next game now.